talk about the glove program and arc flash or rubber insulated gloves. The OSHA standard is they should be tested every 6 months. Keep in mind we've been seeing a lot of lead times with the testing part of it. So typically we like to pick these up or like to get it started about 5 months. Give us about a month prior so the customer always has gloves on site to keep them compliant with NFPA 70E standards. The date should always be stamped on the glove. Paperwork should be filed. In case OSHA would happen to come in and ask to see your glove program, you would have everything in order, and obviously just the date on the glove would show that you were compliant. Our recommendation is gloves should be tested before every use. And the test could be simple. You could simply buy an inflated tool, shoot the inflated tool in the gloves just to look for peepholes or any damage to the gloves. Always take a visual. Just go through your glove and just look at it like this just to make sure that things look right. Then the last thing I would do is kind of do a roll test, and Brandon here is going to demonstrate the roll test. You would just roll the glove, push it forward. Obviously if you have a peephole or anything, it's going to deflate. Once you see that's deflated, then that glove is non-compliant and should not be put in use. Typically I never see these stored the correct way. The correct way to store gloves is obviously you would have to separate the leather from the rubber. You would want fingers up as they go in their bag, fingers up. Leather goes in separate. You would close the bag, and the bag should be hung in a locker, or if for whatever reason, if the bag does not have the hook to hang them, you could just place them somewhere like this upright, and they would be fine also. Our glove program that we offer, we typically like to do 2 colors. So the first set of gloves being bought, which would obviously be the glove kit complete, you would get the bag, the leather, and typically we start black. And that would be the first set of buy. When 6 months comes, then obviously we would buy the second set, and we would just buy the rubbers, whether it be red, whether it be orange, anything that's a different color than black. That's when the glove program actually gets started, and that's when the rotation would happen. So every 5 months we would come get your gloves, they would be tested, we would bring them back on site to you, and obviously the other set would go on the shelf until the other gloves were due for testing. When it's more of a visual, so from January, let's say from January to June, everybody's wearing black gloves. So if we're walking around a facility and we see any guys live testing or wearing their PPE, black gloves, those 6 months would just be a visual for the environmental health and safety person or any safety director that would be on site.
We also recommend that you keep some sort of file or log on site when you're doing the glove program. Start with the gloves that you have in cycle with the person or employee that is using those gloves. Use some sort of internal part number or name and put those on the gloves, and with a soft marker, no pen or sharp point. Obviously do not want to compromise the glove itself, but then keep a log and identify them on that log so you know what glove goes with what employee. Then when we send those out to be tested and they come back, a test results form will be supplied with those gloves, letting you know if they failed. If they did fail, it'll say failed on the glove and let you know. It'll also say it on the test results form. If they passed, it'll be stamped on the glove saying passed, and it'll have a date stamp tested on it.